Hey Cancer, welcome to Good Witch Intuitive Tarot. This is your reading. This is a 2-week reading. We're using the amazing Vice Versa Tarot, where the side you see is the side that I'll be reading. They're a two-sided card, and they have a different perspective on each side. You've got the Temperance card right out the gate here. What else do we need to know? This reading is for the first half of February. It's for anyone with Cancer placements or anyone else who's guided. You could be a cross watcher, and I could directly be talking to you. We've got the Queen of Cups. That's you, smack dab in the middle. Doesn't matter your gender. We've got Judgment and the Hierophant and Justice and Temperance. This is a big deal. If this isn't a big deal in the 3D world for you, spiritually, this is huge. What do we need to know? What are the messages? And the Magician and the Star. You're directly working with Spirit, no doubt about it. Okay, even if you don't realize it, I have chills everywhere, Cancer. My head to toe, chills. You are working with the divine. And even if you don't realize it, you are. They've got your back. You're communicating with them. I can't say enough about this. Oh my gosh. Absolutely. Oh, wow. This is so nice. Look at the 8 of Swords and the 2 of Swords, because this is the side where this person is blindfolded on both of them and stuck. She's stuck out in the middle of the water, not knowing what to do. The other one is stuck all tied up, not knowing what to do. But look, sweet freedom. I have chills. I can't explain to you. This reading has set off a lot of big energy. We've got the Eagle of Freedom. She's got the Sword of Truth. She's tied so loosely she can just walk away. Blindfolds are off. Decisions are being made. Death and rebirth. And we are connected to the divine. And this is something that you really want. Death, rebirth, and the Star. Big energy. The Death card. The Star. Temperance. Judgment, the Hierophant, the Magician, Justice. Whew. Huge, huge. These are big major arcana cards, and so many of these cards show this connection to the divine. We have Temperance. As soon as I started shuffling, it came out. This is Archangel Michael. We have, this is Judgment, and this is Archangel Gabriel, and they are standing naked in their truth. I'm going to turn it on the other side, even though, because the other side shows less nudity. They're getting so strict on YouTube that I got to be really careful about the cards. This is gigantic. We got Archangel Gabriel, we got Archangel Michael, we got the Star here, which is always very spiritual to me, and the connection to the divine. We also have got the Magician here working with Spirit, looking right out to the universe and saying, let's create together. We've got I just got chills again. We've got the Hierophant, you know, the High Priest, and we also have Justice, and so it is. This is another perspective. Remember, these cards are different. We've got the Sword of Truth. We've got the Butterfly of Transformation on a situation that was imbalanced. Like I said, if this isn't something happening right here on the 3D for you to balance something out or to cause, there's definite change coming here. You've got, on top of everything else, your only 2 regular cards are 2 5s. Also, not on the traditional side, not the explosive side, not the part where we see that we can't do anything about these cups. On the opposite side, where there's growth and there's full cups, we just haven't seen them yet. And where there's this calmer energy, not the explosive energy where things are being worked out. And then you've got 1 Ace, Ace of Wands, and the Queen of Cups, which is your energy regardless of your gender. This is a huge reading. If this is not something happening on the 3D for you, this is something happening behind the veil. Let's find out. We're going to use the Celtic Universal Tarot. Spirit and angels. Anyone for the highest good. What do we need to know? What are the messages? What do we need to know? What are the messages here? Cancer reading for anyone who's guided. Could resonate right now or later on down the line. Let's take a look at the central issue. Cancer, smack dab in the middle. Queen of Cups, what do we need to know? Three of Swords, Six of Cups. So something happened in the past, and they're just talking about it. This is your central issue. They're talking about this Three of Swords. This Three of Swords, this person looks like they're dead. That's how this card is pretty expressive. But to me, this just says something harsh happened in the past. But you got a brand new beginning coming in. This gigantic cauldron, this Ace of Cups, trying to come in for you. Right underneath your Ace of Wands. What's the Ace of Wands, please? What do we need to know? Ace of Wands. Seven of Swords in the reverse and the Hermit in reverse. So this is something you couldn't, I feel like you couldn't see this. So if you turn these two in the upright, we got Seven of Swords, which sometimes is something going on, they say behind your back, right? But just something going on you can't see. And look at how the Hermit's trying to shine the light on something they can't see that's going on, like, let's say, behind your back. This is all metaphorical, of course. But this to me says you see it now. Now remember, go back. You're going to see your new beginning. You're going to actually visually see it. If we go back, this person, you know, the blindfold is coming off. We're going to see something you want to see, something the divine is bringing in, something that's for you. Let's take a look at Temperance. What about Temperance here? I can't tell you, Cancer, about the energy coming off this reading. It's like, whoa, I mean, I feel like I'm on a roller coaster. Tell me about the Temperance, please. What about Temperance? Temperance again. Archangel Michael is in the house. Expect to see, hear, and know with the Page of Swords here. Expect to get the information you need. Expect to see whatever it is that's going to help you with whatever all these fives were. Five of Pentacles sits at the bottom here. Five of Cups, Five of Wands. These fives are a difficult place to be. It's when we struggle. It's when we feel left out in the cold. It's when we feel like all is lost. It's a difficult place, but your fives are all reversed here. Fives mean change. Tell me about, and you've got four of them. 1, 2, 3. Hierophant or High Priest is also a 5, and you've just had one at the bottom. Tell me about the Five of Wands and the Five of Cups here. The Moon, the unknown, the emotional, and this Moon in this particular deck, this Universal Celtic deck, is so cool because it looks like the Holy Mother. Call it Mother Gaia, call it what you will. There's this very protective kind of energy with this moon. It doesn't feel like other moons in other decks to me. Let's take a look at the... I want to look again at the Five of Wands and the Five of Cups. Five of Wands, Five of Cups. Is there anything else we should know about it? They're both reversed. Five of Cups reversed again. We're getting confirmation energy. So I ask about Temperance and I get Temperance again. I ask about the Cups, the Five of Cups, and I get the Five of Cups again. You know, the Five of Cups, Five of Wands again. This is just confirming everything we're saying. Let's take a look at Justice, Judgment. Can we get a little energy on Justice, Judgment? The Knight of Cups. So this could be some kind of information coming into you. This could be some kind of offer or opportunity. I'm going to look one more time at it. Justice and Judgment. This Knight always looks like they're coming to the rescue to me. Justice and Judgment. They're both on the non-traditional side. Yes, this one was on the other side. Okay. Yeah, well, actually, that is the traditional side. Okay, Justice and Judgment. What do we need to know? The Nine of Pentacles reversed. So this might have something to do with something financial that you've been waiting to hear about. You also got the Chariot that popped out at the bottom of the deck. The Chariot's your card as a Cancer. This could be overcoming something financial. This could be getting financial news that you've been waiting for with the Hangman here. All big, big energy again. Judgment, Hangman, Chariot, the Moon. These are all major arcana cards. This reading is talking about something big. This isn't going to be just another mundane day or week. You're going to see something more clearly. In fact, look at this person. They reflect back on the empty cups. They reflect back on the past, and then they release it. Tell me about the Hierophant. What about the Hierophant or High Priest? Is there anything in particular we need to know? This could be government agency. I mean, confirmation after confirmation. Let me know if you guys have ever seen a reading like this, where when we ask about temperance, we get temperance. When we ask about the Hierophant, we get the Hierophant. When we ask about, there was another one. I'm trying to remember what it was. Oh, when we ask about the Five of Cups reversed, we get the Five of Cups reversed. Everything we're asking for, we keep getting in confirmation. Tell me about the Hierophant, please. And it's the whole reading like this. Can we get one more on the High Priest? Is there anything we should know about the High Priest, please? Challenge card of the World. So your challenge is to complete a cycle. There could be one last step, this one last thing, unfinished business, and then you're done. Tell me about the Magician. Okay, you got the Ace of Wands that popped out on my hand, and the King of Swords. At the bottom of the deck, you also have the Ace of Swords. So let's talk about this. This is some amazing. And oh, and behind that, you have the Tower. This could happen all of a sudden. So this, some kind of information, this Sword of Truth. We talked about it before over here. So this Sword of Truth is being brought in by someone. And look at it. It's coming in super fast. This is your new beginning. This is going to bring in your Ace of Wands. And the King of Swords is also the person who brings in the Sword of Truth. You have all this, like, Sword of Truth, Sword of Truth, Sword of Truth. This makes me feel like information coming in. It's very positive. It's going to bring in all these new beginnings. I mean, we started out with the Ace of Wands right there. The Ace of Wands, the Ace of Cups, the Ace of Swords, and the Ace of Wands again, with the Tower and the King of Swords. This is going to happen really suddenly, where there's this, it feels like something gets said, or there's some kind of information that comes in. Something's discovered that you couldn't see before that brings in your new beginning. Same exact kind of energy coming through here, where something is like, ta-da! And, you know, that's the Judgment card. It's that aha moment, that epiphany, that moment that you've been waiting for. Now, it could be something financial, because you had that Nine of Pentacles reversed there, but the Chariot said you were going to overcome it, something you've been waiting for. This is a 2-week reading, and we're going to be taking this after tarot and getting a little more energy. This is going to bring us into mid-February. This is going to be the middle of February, going into those last 2 weeks, when I'll be doing another 2-week reading for you guys. And by the way, I just did your monthly. I'm going to put it up here as we leave this reading. It'll be right up top. It's going to just pop up as we're leaving the reading. Your February monthly for Cancer. All right, what do we need to know here? What's next in this situation? Please, what's next? Cancer reading. King of Swords again, and the World. This is going to complete that cycle for you. This information is the key to completing that cycle that was a challenge. Remember, your World was the challenge here. Sitting right on top of the Hierophant. This could have to do with business or government agencies, or information that you are waiting for that's going to change this situation. I'm going to look at the Nine of Pentacles reversed. What about the Nine of Pentacles reversed? What is it Cancer needs to know about? Yep, you're not going to be left out in the cold anymore. And why? Because you've been working with the universe. I got chills. You've been calling it in. So you've been calling your ship to show up. The Five of Pentacles, feeling left out in the cold, feeling like you missed out, feeling like you don't have something, feeling lost, lonely, sad, whatever this is. See how she gets up? She's not staying out in the cold. She's going inside where there's light and there's warmth. And that's because something's coming in for you. Something you're going to find out about, and something that's going to allow you to close out the cycle that was your challenge. Now it's coming in here with the after tarot. So we can see the progression. After tarot is next step energy. Your world is coming in with whatever this information is over here with this King of Swords and Ace of Swords that comes in suddenly with the Tower. Sudden information brings closure to an old cycle and new opportunities everywhere. Ace of Swords, Ace of Wands, Ace of Cups, Ace of Wands again, and the World. You've got this, Cancer. Good. Please take a second to like this video. It helps the channel so much more than you know, and I truly do appreciate you. Also, drop a comment. I'd love to hear from you. And if you haven't subscribed, please do. This is a huge reading. We are going to be following up on this in 2 weeks. So if you click the bell and click all when you subscribe, this is all absolutely free, you will get notifications that say, hey, over here, we are uploading more videos, which is going to be every single day. So you're going to get notifications when things come out on the channel every day.